Frazier coined and is continuing to coin such rhyming phrases as dishing and swishing, duping and hooping, posting and toasting, using, abusing, and all of those things can be found in this book being reissued. And you think about, we talked about Bill Russell, who did the introduction, Walter Yost, one of the great sports photographers in the history of sports photography, and Ira Berkow, who wrote this book or who helped write this book. You wrote the book, of course, but President Obama bought this book when he was 12 years old. Is that a fact?
Yeah. Ira was at a baseball game, I guess, in Washington, and he was in the same booth as Obama. And Obama and Ira mentioned that we were doing the book, and he goes, "Oh yeah, when I was 12 years old, I read the book." So
that's not too shabby. Why'd you elect to reissue the book?
Well, Triumph Books thought it'd be a good idea to bring it back. It was such a classical book. I mean, there was still a demand for this book. So people were looking for it on the internet, and I was just delighted to do it because this was my philosophy when I was 29 years old back in 1974, and I'm astounded that I was not only into fashion like I am now, but health and fitness. I was one of the first guys in basketball who really lifted weights to try to improve their shooting and strength, because a lot of guys thought if you got too strong, it would affect your shot.
But it come too bulky?
Yeah, but my trainer told me it's okay if you stretch afterwards. Keep your muscles pliable, not like football guys where they bulk up. So then I was fortunate enough to be in New York City, the Mecca. I was the first guy to endorse a sneaker, basketball sneaker, the Puma Clydes, which I'm still
They're still
affiliated.
around, right?
Yeah, my name is still on, and I've been with that shoe maybe 40 years. But my discipline with diet and exercise, health and fitness, which everyone is doing now, but in those days, not too many people were into taking the vitamins and really watching and working out. In the summer, like I never played basketball. I used to run, I used to lift weights, and my philosophy was I kind of denied myself basketball. So when September came around, the time to go to training camp, I couldn't wait to get a basketball in my hand. I was so tired of lifting weights, so tired of jogging that I just wanted to play basketball. See, now everybody, I mean, they have a strength coach, they have dietitians to help the players along with that. But when we played, there were very little knowledge about health and fitness. You know, they pretty much left it up to you. When you came to training camp, I'm sure the same thing in baseball.
Absolutely.
They expected you to be in shape.
And that type shape had everything to do with stretching and not lifting and not strength. No such thing as even isometrics in those days.
Right. See, and I was one of the first guys to do yoga. I started yoga in 19. I used to say yoga. They say yogurt. No, yoga. So the stretching, the flexibility, which helps to minimize the injuries. I knew how to tape my own ankles. So I was well prepared, and at Southern Illinois, we had a trainer called Doc Spackman, the guy who invented isometric exercises. So this was the guy I went to, and he put me on the different programs to try to improve my strength.
Do you still do yoga?
Oh yeah, every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I find it very relaxing, and the circulation, and like you, I mean, you have the secret. You're very fit now. I try
to take care of myself, and I do yoga. By the way, I mean, here are two guys who do yoga on the same set. Might be a record. I'll tell you what is a record.